This video will demo how to use the custom sales report. We can find this report under Reports and right here under Custom Sales Report. This report behaves much like the custom patron report if you've seen the demo on that. Here we have the saved reports, and you can see that I have one saved called Daily GL. If I go in and edit this, you'll see up here we have two options that we can toggle back and forth on. The GL report that I have saved, it gives you the option to choose by the event, so you can choose a single event to run your report by. You can do a multi-select option if you want more than one, or you can just include all. And then we also have the ability to narrow it down by the date range that we want. And then once we have this set, you can either just save it and then run it as many times as you need, or you can click save and run and it will run it for you. So these parameters will stay the same for as long as you like. If you need to change them, such as every time you change it, you want to change the day, if you run it day by day, you just simply go back in, use the edit function, change the date, and click save and run. So this GL report lays out in this format. Up at the top, you have the information you need as far as it's showing you that you included all of the events and you included all the date ranges and item types. And then here's the layout at the bottom. So this middle section here will organize it by your payment type, and then it will show you your debits, credits, and then your net sales for the day. And then right down here, I only have one in there, but it will organize this based on the show and the item type. So it will call out your donations, it will call out the merchandise, and then if you have different ticket types, like such as a zone A or a zone B or a student or child, it will list those line by line based on the show down in this bottom portion. Now, if we want to add another report to save, we just simply click this add report button up here, and now I want to save a standard report. So I'm just going to name this standard. And you'll see here that this is more customizable than just the general GL report. So I'm going to choose some options here. You'll see we have the ability to pull some of the patron information relative to the event ID. We can get the order numbers, item categories, we can get quantity of tickets or items, and then we can also have it add up the cumulative quantity if you wanted to know cumulative quantities for tickets as you go along. You can get totals, and then you can get some fees, shipping and tax, and then you can also get the payment information called out in any way you want. So this will help you organize the report and get the data that you want. And then similar at the bottom to the custom patron report, you can call out an individual event, you can choose multiple events, or you can just include all. You can still narrow down by the date range. And this one, you can choose to only grab information relative to the tickets, donations, subscriptions, or merchandise if you want only one or more than one of those. You can choose to run the report based on only the sales channel if you only want to pull information that came from online. You can also choose to only run the payment types. Up here, this option with the payment types will help you categorize what it is. This option down here will give you only that payment information. So if we include all here, and then you check all of these boxes, I'll get a couple checked here, it will split the report up in these options, but still include all of them because you have the include all here. And then you can group the report based on your events, so it doesn't group, by say first name or last name. And then I'm going to go ahead and save and run that. So again, up here you have the generated information and the information that I either include all or that I narrowed it down to. And then here are the options that I chose. So I wanted the order ID, I wanted first and last name, and then the payment types and the total for each payment type. So we highly encourage that when you're in this standard report to play around with the different settings to see what information you can grab and what's going to be most helpful for you. It's worth it just to figure out what some of these do and the information you can get. And then, as always, you can delete any report that you don't want in there, and you can go ahead and add and save as many reports as you need.